Adam and Eve was black and was the first people upon this earth. Black people were here first. We were the first race. Adam and Eve had kids after they were kicked out of the Garden of Eden by Ahiah, which is God. They disobeyed him by eating from the tree of knowledge. They were deceived by the devil. Cain and Abel was the first two kids from Adam and Eve. Cain killed his brother Abel and was the first murder, and Abel was the first to die of men. Adam and Eve had more kids. Cain was forced to leave the land because he killed his brother Abel. Cain left the land and married one of his sisters, and he built his own city. It was named Enoch after his son. Cain's generation was evil. The fallen angels came down and slept with the daughters of Cain. That's where the Nephilim comes from. They were giants from the descendants of the fallen angels and Cain's generation of women. They were over 500 feet tall. Adam and Eve were still having kids at this time. The Nephilim were eating humans and sleeping with animals and doing all types of evil things. The fallen angels had taught men evil things that they wasn't supposed to teach them. It's all in the book of Enoch. You should read it when you get a chance. The world and the human race was corrupted around this time. Ahiah decided to flood the earth to get rid of all the evil and cleanse the earth. There was one bloodline who was still righteous and worshiped Ahiah and wasn't corrupted by the world. That bloodline was through Seth, Adam and Eve's other son. Through Seth's bloodline, Enosh, Canaan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, and Noah was born. Everyone is still black. Noah was an albino. Before Ahiah decided to flood the earth to cleanse it, he told Noah, his wife, Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, to go into an ark that Noah built so they can be saved from the flood, and take with them 7 pair of clean animals and 1 pair of unclean animals of every kind. Ahiah wanted Noah's sons to repopulate the earth, and for the animals they took with them to do also. Noah's sons began to repopulate the earth when the flood was over. Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Shem had 5 sons, but only one son was chosen from Ahiah to be the bloodline of the Israelites. The same bloodline from Seth, Adam and Eve's son. Shem's son, Arphaxad, is the bloodline where Abraham will eventually come from, where Ahiah's covenant and promise of making a great nation will come through his bloodline. Through Abraham's son Isaac, who would have twins, Esau and Jacob. Esau will give his birthright to Jacob for food because he was hungry, and he really didn't think too much of it. He figured he was going to die from starvation anyway, so why not? Because it was famine at that time. 12 tribes of Israel would come from Jacob's sons, Ahiah's people who he blessed. That's why Ahiah says he's the true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Around that time, there were many religions like it is today, of everybody else worshiping pagan gods and not the real God.